All right, everybody. Tonight we're going to make one of these everyday cooking spoons, as my wife calls them, out of silver birch. That's what we're working with tonight. One half of a little log, I guess. And we're going to work with the shave horse. I'm going to flatten this guy out. I'm not as prepared as I wanted to be, so I apologize. So we're going to use the draw knife here. You can see it. And we're going to flatten it out pretty thin, so we don't have to do too much of the work with the axe and the knife and everything, because this is going to be generally a pretty thin spoon. That's the idea. So I'm going to come along for the ride with me here. Whoops. See where we're at here. Taking off little pieces here. I feel that's flat enough for right now. That's what I was afraid of here, these little knots. That's what we have to be careful of, so we can't get too aggressive. All right, it's pretty good. So, got that really thin, if you could see that there. Pretty thin. So I'm going to flip this camera around and I'm going to take this over to the log, to the anvil. So give me 1 second, be right back. All right guys, I'm back. So I'm just going to come over here really quick. Chop this guy up. Alright, so that's what we have so far. Let me flip you guys back over to the shave horse and we'll start on the bowl. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm going to start working on the bowl now. And I'm just going to use the, see how thin this is, yikes. That's actually pretty good. It's not going to be bad at all. Just going to use the shave horse for clamping the piece down so I don't have to do anything too crazy. Just going to see how this wood's going to carve, how it's going to behave. It's going to take very small strokes here out of it. We don't want to go too deep. It's actually carving pretty nice. It's carving really nice. Happy about that. 1 second here. Let me get another tool. Oh man. Should have all these things at the ready. Oh. Alright guys, so that's what I have so far, and whoops, off camera I'm going to finish this bowl, and I'll be back when there's more done. Alright guys, I'm back. That's what we have so far. Give you a close-up of the bowl, very shallow, which is exactly what I wanted. It's turned out really nice. This thing's going to be really beautiful when it's done. So now we're going to stay on the shave horse here, and we're just going to start to really play around here. We're going to knock these corners off with the draw knife instead of using the axe and start to shape the handle. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because I don't want to, I explained in some other videos, I don't want to put too much pressure on this particular wood because this is a birch. It's from what I can tell, it's a more of a soft wood. And I don't want to damage this. It's not like carving with maple or oak or something where it's very hard and less likely, in my experience, to break. So I don't want that to happen, obviously. So we're just going to start to play around here and see what happens. Can't promise anything great, but we'll see. We'll try. And by using the draw knife and the shave horse, this will give it a unique style, more of a squared handle. I can achieve kind of the same thing with the axe, but this gonna give it something a little bit more uniform. Alright, so I think I'm going to stop here with the camera, and when I have more done, I will come back, but this is what we have so far. Just kind of took those corners off there, as you can see, and we'll work on these corners, and I'll start to continue to shape the handle, and I'll come back when there's more done. Alright guys, I'm back. So that's what we have so far. I'm a little bit too far in here than I like. I was getting a little bit too aggressive with the draw knife. So now it's time to move on to the knife. And we're going to do that right here on the shave horse. Instead of moving back and forth. This is comfortable enough. Hopefully you guys will be able to see. Love the work here. And we're just going to very carefully start to pare this down, see what we can come up with, try to give it a nice shape, and being very careful as usual. Take this glove off so you can see what I'm doing. So a lot more work to go on this. But it just comes down to the draw knife is just a little bit too aggressive. Wood's very finicky, or it can be, so trying to get this bottom part a little more even here. Yeah, that's close enough. That's good. Okay. Yeah, this one's going to be nice. Oops. A little bit too far. So I got to be so careful. One false move, you can really render it useless. Got this knot here. Must have been a branch there at some point. Looked like there was. Feels strong enough. Alright guys, so instead of boring you with more of the details here, I'm going to continue working on this and giving it a nice shape, I hope. And when I have some more done, I'll be right back, but that's what we got so far. Whoops. That's the inside. So when I have more done, I'll be right back. Alright everybody, I'm back. So here's the almost finished product, and this is where I'm going to end the video, this part of it. It's not sanded. I have another spoon to do tonight, and I'm just not going to have time to do all that. So this thing is going to be really nice. Very shallow bowl. Great for stirring sauces and things. It's going to be really nice. So I appreciate you guys watching and hanging out with me with this one. And we'll catch you on the next one. See you soon.